Hello friends, this is JJ. It is another name reaction video. In this video, we are going to discuss about UG reaction. First of all, let's look at the reaction statement, that is, the UG reaction is a multi-component reaction in organic chemistry involving a ketone or aldehyde, an amine, an isocyanide and a carboxylic acid to form bisamide. Now, what is bisamide? Bisamide is the compound containing two amide functional groups. Let's see the general reaction of UG reaction. It is our acid, next is amine, next we are taking aldehyde or any ketone, next is isocyanide, and lastly it will form bisamides. To know how bisamides are made from these four components, let's move on to the mechanism. In the mechanism of UG reaction, 5 steps are involved. In this mechanism, first step is the imine formation with amine versus ketone. See in this reaction what happens. The nitrogen of this amine having one lone pair, and in ketone, carbon having partial positive charge and oxygen having partial negative charge. Due to electronegativity of oxygen, oxygen pulls the electrons from the carbon. So in this reaction, lone pair of nitrogen attack on the carbon and removal of water takes place with concomitant formation of imine. The second step of this reaction is proton exchange. Now, amine containing nitrogen having lone pair. The lone pair of nitrogen attracts acidic proton and proton exchange takes place. Proton is exchanged to amine from acid. After exchange of proton, imine is converted to iminium ion. Third step of this reaction is nucleophilic addition of isocyanide. Nitrogen of this iminium ion having positive charge, because this nitrogen forms 4 bond. Nitrogen forms only 3 bond and having a lone pair. This positive charge is neutralized by pi bond between carbon and nitrogen. So pi bond is shifted over the nitrogen and carbon becomes carbocation. Isocyanide containing carbanion, so negatively charged carbon attack on carbocation of iminium ion. So this reaction intermediates will form. Now the next step is nucleophilic addition of carboxylic acid anion. Previously we saw in the second step of this reaction, one proton is transferred from the acid to the amine, so the anion of this acid is available for the nucleophilic addition. In this step, the same thing happens like the previous step. Negatively charged oxygen attack on the positively charged carbon of this intermediate, then another intermediate will form. The fifth or last step of this reaction is Mum's rearrangement. In this rearrangement, the acyl group is transferred from the oxygen to nitrogen and it will form bisamides, the product of this reaction. This is all about UG reaction. I hope you all understand this reaction. Thank you. Keep watching.